What's going on? How's everybody doing? It is a beautiful Tuesday, May 7th, 2024, coming at you guys with a nice live stream Q&A. Looking forward to chopping it up and, seeing how everybody's been feeling. We got a pretty decent card coming after us this Saturday with Lewis and Nascimento fighting. We have obviously McGregor and O'Malley's recent beef that they've, kind of ensued on throughout the Twitter sphere, and now it's leaking over into podcast. We had Dana White get called out by Movsar Evloev, and it kind of got revealed that Dana White wasn't paying attention during Movsar's fight. Dana White wasn't looking when Movsar was fighting. Instead, he was just dropping a hot take on how the fight went down, as opposed to, giving an accurate assumption. So very interesting stuff. Nice day for a live stream in the middle of the day. I hope you guys are well. Let's get the likes ran up. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good fucking show. UFC casual, first one in the chat. I wish that the black eye emojis would come on screen for me, but listen, I see them right there. Absolutely tremendous, bro. Look at black eye AJ. Look at the laughing face. I'm gonna bring baby face AJ up soon too. That's the next one. Baby face AJ will be my up and coming little emoji to add for you guys. I'm gonna bring that in. And I'll try to get a flying knee shot. I just gotta screen record something and see if I can come up with AJ the flying knee. Platypus, what's going on? It's me, Koali. Listen, Koali Santos, you decided to change your name. Why'd you change it to Platypus? What was the incentive to switching it up? What was the reason? Tell Covert to come back. Covert's here on the reg, but he's not here as consistent as he used to be. I'm sure that we'll see Covert sometime soon. It's been a terrible day, my brother. Glad I can watch your stream. I hope your life's been good. Raul, I'm really sorry that it went to shit. I'm really sorry that it was a bad day, bro. What happened? What's going on? Why is it going downhill? Why is it not doing good? What's going on? Tell me what's happening. How can I help you, at least with my words? How can I help you, bro? Hey, AJ, hope you had a good day. When is the member stream? So I was initially thinking to do it tonight, but I believe Thursday is probably the better look for a member stream. For me doing it tonight, I think it'll be a little bit rushed, and I really don't feel like stressing about it. So thinking now I'm going to push it back to the Thursday member stream and, give the week some time to marinate before we jump into things. I got banned for talking trash. There's a different Google account. Did I ban you? What were you saying? Why did I ban you, bro? Tell me what's going on. Tell me why I banned you. I don't know why I banned you. I don't remember. I have no recollection of whatever interaction there was. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Back in Drac, my guy. Gang, gang, gang. The gang all here, bro. I'm looking forward to talking with the gang. We only got one like right now, guys. That's kind of disgraceful. Like, we at least got to hit double digits in the first 5 minutes. So make sure you guys run the likes up. Let's get that algorithm pumping, and let's have a good Q&A for the day. Yeah, Raul, you'll be good, my brother. You'll be good. Let's make some money this weekend. We're gonna, bro. I think the picks are actually quite spot on for this week's card. I got a real good feeling about them. I got a great feeling about them, actually. Like, I don't know. I have an inkling that everything's coming together. The lock of the week, I went with Billy Goff underdog. Obviously, that's not my most confident pick. I'm very confident in the parlay between Giuseppe and Mateusz Rebeshki. I think that's a lock parlay, and I think I'm going to probably add it as a lock parlay during the show tomorrow for this week's Best MMA Bets. Just keep being you, man. I'll be straight. Love the content. Pain is temporary. Listen, Raul, it's all going to turn around. It's all going to turn up. Everything's going to be all right, man. Like the song goes, every little thing is going to be all right. I woke up this morning. You know what I'm saying? You know the song. You'll be good, Raul. Google banned me from YouTube. That's fucked. I'm sorry, Platypus. Damn. That sucks, dude. That genuinely sucks. I'm sorry, man. Hey, salute to you, Baccarat Natural. Are you playing any Baccarat tonight? What's the plan for today? Good deal. Thanks for the info. Loving all the videos. Awesome. Thank you, Kevin Smith. Yeah, I have been on the video grind galore. I've been posting more content than ever before because I said, you know what, it's time for me to start talking drama and news. And that was my plan initially starting 2024. But this past 2 weeks, I said, okay, let's make it happen. And I'm kind of finding my flow in the MMA news space. So I'm very happy that I'm doing it. You miss Covert? So do I, man. I'd love to see Covert in here more often. He claims he doesn't have access to his cellular devices all that often. You hate Google's guts. I see why. But I do love me some YouTube, man. YouTube's my shit. As long as I can get a Lewis KO in person, that'd be incredible. You're going to the fight Saturday, bro. I think you have a real good chance of seeing Lewis absolutely starch him. I think he's going to put it on him. I think he's going to rip him up with punches, dude. Platypus, what's going on, my brother? I appreciate the laughing faces. Raul, watch the Bob Marley movie. I haven't even seen the movie, but I heard good things about it. Have any of you guys seen the Bob Marley movie recently? Bob Marley is the best, man. He is the best. Woke up this morning. Yeah, Bob Marley's lit. I got mad love for Bob Marley. He's a legend. Lewis is going to win. Raul, don't worry. Big KO incoming. He's going to flatline him, bro. If somehow Nascimento goes out there and wins, that to me is a historic win because I don't think that Nascimento is any bit impressive. I don't think Nascimento's even good. I think that he's mid at best. I was listening to Three Little Birds an hour ago. Well, look at that. It worked out that we're talking about it here, man. We got to put our guy Raul in a better mood, man. I just peeped, bro. Buckley fighting, just fought 85 and now cutting to 170. Might have to lock Buck. That's why I'm feeling so good about Buckley, because how are you going to tell me this is a 6 week out from the last fight for Rizzy Boyev, and now he's going to cut to 170, but it's not like he's a small 85er. I know he's a little bit on the slim side, but he's pretty well built and he has some muscle tissue. So I think he might end up missing weight. What's up, Platypus? Good to see you, yo. So good. So good. Seriously historic. It is so good. I need to check it out, bro. I'm going to watch the movie, man. I'm a Bob Marley guy. I think that his music is very good. I think it's powerful positivity. Pantoja and still. Are you happy with Pantoja's win? I mean, as the days have gone on, I've essentially gotten over the, bad decision that I felt was laid out. So I'm kind of just like, whatever. It shall be what it shall. But I still think that Pantoja showed a lot of vulnerability there. And I think Steve Urseg's skill set is elite level, to say the least. What can I stream the movie on? Netflix? Is the movie on Netflix, the Bob Marley movie? Let me check for you, bro. Where can we watch the Bob Marley movie? Bob Marley movie. Let's see where we can find it. Marley is, I'm seeing it available on YouTube for $2.99. Apple TV. I don't think it's on Netflix, bro. I think you're going to have to check it out on Apple TV. I think that might be your only option. It's kind of a limited appeal, unfortunately. Bob Marley did used to beat his wife in music. I never knew that he beat his wife. Where? What? I never knew that. I had no clue. That's terrible. Let's cash, my guys. Money Line Mills. Let's fucking cash, my brother. We're going to bring absolute W and savagery to this damn card, man. I'm feeling real good about the heat that we're going to deliver on this card, Money Mills. Let's go. I'm not happy with that Pantoja win, but we can do. But what can we do? I think Steve, with a little more ground training, is dangerous for him. Agreed. He needs to stop shooting takedowns. I got Apple TV, so I'm good. All right, then you're set, Raul. What's up? Love you. Hey, much love to you, Brian. How you doing, bro? Is Woodson a good lock? I think he's got a high chance of winning. I'm pretty confident he pulls it off, especially because Bruce Leroy will be so willing to strike with him. I hate YouTube as well. I used to have a channel like back in 03, 04. I deleted it and told them to go fuck themselves. Damn, John Smith. Imagine if you would have kept doing it, though. You would have had 1 million subscribers by now. I had Anthony Smith in a money line and Ursay killed it. Damn, bro. You tried to parlay the two up. I wish you would have just went Anthony Smith. Rent it for $5 on Amazon. If you want to see the Bob Marley movie on Amazon, $5 Look at that. It's easy to get. You think Tanner Boser would have been better staying at heavyweight? Well, how it's turned out, yeah, he hasn't looked good down in weight. He's just, unfortunately, Tanner Boser is incredibly average as a fighter, and he also is very bitter towards the UFC. I feel like Rizzy Boyev is a lock underdog, at least. Really? You like him as a lock underdog? I'm not feeling the same type of way. I think that when I look at matchups and I see Buckley having been in there with some quality opposition throughout his UFC run. Yes, Rizzy Boyev has more mixed martial arts fights, but he has not fought consistently to the level that we've seen Buckley fight at. And then add on top of that, Buckley is a true 70-pounder now and has had time to marinate at that weight class, whereas Rizzy Boyev is dropping down for the first time in his UFC career, and like he's never looked small at 85. So I don't know how he's going to make 70. Woodson's the essence of a sniper, good striker from the outside. Denver Nuggets and Ursay kill me. Moneyline Mills. I'm sorry, my brother. Smith by sub was plus 1,400. Yeah, you know who played that? Paku, bro. He's a savage. He played that line. LOL money line, that's too funny, but low blow killed me too. Bro, the Urseg line was the killer of most because we really had faith in him as an underdog. I know I did. I know many of you did. You're my top 5 people in the world. Favorite people in the world? No way. Damn, Brian, that means a fuckload to me. I'm glad that I've made it up the ranks for you like that. Fuck yeah, bro. I hope you like the positive vibes and the honest base takes. You think Matt Brown will eventually get the itch and do karate combat? I would say it depends upon his UFC contract, but if he is able to fight outside of the UFC, I think in 6 months' time, he might be making a comeback. I think it's a premature retirement for him. I'm not saying that physically he's not ready to retire, but mentally, I'm not sure it's going to stick. Always bet on the grappler, John Jones. I thought about the irony had Smith by sub, dollars. You know, I just thought that Petrino was smarter than he showed. I guess he's not as smart as I thought. YouTube was a lot of work then for no money. It was serious work. That's why I donate to you. I know what it takes. Thank you, John Smith. That's lit, bro. I'm glad that you recognize the effort that goes into this game, bro. It is the consistent grind, the everyday savagery. And you know, me also adding in news. We're doing 2 videos a day sometimes now. Smith was the only fight I predicted wrong. I don't count Urseg because he won, in my opinion. I scored it for Urseg too. I do count it as a loss though, because ultimately the official judges are all that really matter. But I thought Urseg did enough. It's okay, Angel. We'll be back this weekend, and your picks overall were boss. Thank you, Platypus. Yeah, I was on a 10-fight win streak. You think Joe Anderson Brito is underrated? I actually think sometimes he's a bit overrated. I think Joe Anderson Brito is a powerhouse and he has good kicks. He's strong. He's got heavy hands, but I actually don't think he has incredible fight IQ. And I think that he'd be in trouble if he fought one of the better guys at 45. He's a physical specimen though, but I think he'd still lose to the better guys. Who retired? Matt Brown decided to hang up the gloves. Yeah, get the likes up. At 20 likes, I'll do a Ripskis. So make sure you guys smash the like button. I didn't watch your video yet. You taking Buckley or Rizzy Boyev? I'm going with Buckley, Brian. I think that he pulls it off. I have to favor him because Rizzy Boyev, I also think, has a potential of gassing out later in the fight. And I know my boy Mike Finch locked up the side of Rizzy Boyev, and he's even calling submission, but I just don't see that for Buckley. I think more likely Buckley knocks Rizzy Boyev out than anything. Is AJ still coping about Urseg? At this point, I've gotten over it. I tend to get over stuff pretty fast, but I was, I was disappointed for, a while. But at this point, I'll tolerate it. Now, I like to move forward, man. I don't like to get caught up in the rearview mirror past Monday. I know Steve Ursay will come back and become champ when he gets his shot. FYI, I got Ulberg, Rabeski, Juice, and Despain this weekend. I believe all 4 win. My biggest concern is Ulberg simply because of Menifield's dog that he's got in him. I played Smith by decision at plus 900. I definitely felt the dog potential, but didn't expect the insta sub. Bro, the insta sub was crazy, right? He gave him the neck. I thought it would have been Urseg by split decision. I guess in Brazil, you have to take that into consideration. If it's close enough, it's definitely going to go to the Brazilians. If you played Smith, you're an absolute dog yourself. Agreed, bro. I did not. Unfortunately, I'm not a dog like that. You're putting out great content that you hardly see from anyone else, learning a lot, making money. Let's go, Kevin Smith. Thank you, bro. I'm glad, man. I really try to put a lot of time into my takes, bro. Like I know that, I watch every UFC fight. So like hypothetically, I could say, oh, let me just make videos without rewatching. But bro, as much as people tell me I don't watch tape, I definitely spend a lot of time watching tape. First YouTube video in 05. I came on in 06 to watch the Kimbo backyard fights, bro. I started watching YouTube when Kimbo was fighting. That was my first introduction to YouTube. I remember my dad pulled it up and I'm like, what is this? I remember I was trying to look up YouTube, but I didn't even know how to spell it. I expected Steve to not expect the judges to favor him regardless. So I predicted he'd be more aggressive finish-wise, but hey, man, well, it's Pantoja's extreme durability Pantoja is freakishly tough. Like, let me not take anything away. Pantoja has one of the best chins I've ever seen, specifically in flyweight. And then on top of that, he also has A-tier wrestling, and he doesn't gas out. Matt did mention BKFC. I would love to see Matt Brown do a BKFC fight because I think he can dust a lot of those guys. Who would you give Urseg next if you could matchmake? So if I'm going to go AJ, the matchmaker route, I'm going to give Steve Urseg a fight against, maybe Brandon Royval. I think that would be a really cool fight. Kayla Harrison should fight Norma Dumont next. That would be a banger. I think Kayla Harrison is probably going to get a title shot next, especially after a win, over the legendary Holly Holm. And also on top of that, and with the fashion she put it on Holly. But I don't know for sure if that's going to be the game plan, because I know that Juliana Pena is the technical #1 contender. That Tom Brady Rose was straight fire. I saw a couple clips of it. It was funny. Such a good question, Raul. I'm curious too. Yeah, Raul's got some banger questions today. Going to UFC St. Louis. Can't wait. Yo, clink the tree. Enjoy the hell out of St. Louis. Why do you choose McKinney, bro? He seems to gas out. So the reason I chose McKinney is because I don't think Esteban Ribovics is that good. Esteban Ribovics didn't look great against Kamuela Kirk. He lost the first round. He was forced to go distance in that fight. I believe he can pull it off. They should just give Kayla the belt already. Hey, listen, Raquel's going to fight her for it, but she isn't going to win. Just watch your video on Movzar and Dana. Dana got to get back on his promoting shit. I feel like he's been checked for a few years now. Checked out? Yeah, I think you're right, dude. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about, Dana. Like, come on, bro. You're hurting these guys' reputations by spewing just not true statements. That was a good fight. That was a good performance. And I felt that I had to make a video to double down on it. I know the clip was popular on Twitter, but it's, nice when you hear somebody talking about it and giving their take on it. So I had to jump on. I remember when you could only get UFC behind the counter in video stores in Alabama. That's crazy, bro. You're an OG of OGs. Who do you have for the Tyson Fury Usyk fight? As much as I'd love to pick Tyson Fury, I think I'm going to go with Usyk to pull off a competitive decision. Urseg versus France or Royval. Somebody looking to fight sooner than Moreno. People are saying Moreno, but he'll be out for a while. Exactly my thoughts. Moreno said he's uninterested in fighting soon. So instead, I think the right fight would either be a battle of, the Australia and New Zealand region here with Urseg versus Kai Kara France. What's honestly a sick fight. Or Royval, if Royval, who's not going to be getting a title shot, wants to take on the next guy up. I think Urseg Royval is a massive fight. I think it's a fight night main event, and I think that it is going to be a really cool matchup too. And I think that Royval is a very interesting stylistic matchup for Royval, though I think Urseg can win. Great video, by the way. Thank you, Lil Bernie. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. You taking Rebellis to Spain? Yeah, I think he's going to knock Waldo out. I think it's the first time Waldo gets knocked out in Pro MMA, but he was knocked out in boxing. St. Louis is only 2 hours away from me. UFC is never this close, so I wasn't missing the chance to go. Yeah, you have to, bro. UFC's that close to you. You're not doing a fight companion. Go watch. Please just give Harrison Pennington. It's pathetic that she's champion. I think that she is probably the least marketable and least exciting champ in the history of the UFC. I feel like when I think of the matchup, I feel like Harrison is going to absolutely body Raquel Pennington. I think she probably finishes her. Joanderson Brito versus David Onama, who would win this hypothetical fight? I love it. Very hard, very hard. I really want to pick David Onama, but let me tell you some factors that worry me. David Onama doesn't have the wrestling of Joanderson Brito, but he does have more speed in the hands and better boxing. You know what? I'm going to pick Onama. I'm going to pick Onama in that hypothetical fight. I say Onama gets him. If O'Malley and McGregor sparred right now, who would get the better of the other? You got to favor McGregor because he's just significantly bigger. But if you were talking about McGregor and O'Malley at the same size, I think if they spar, O'Malley will have moments. I don't think O'Malley's getting knocked out either. He's faster than Conor. I really would love to one day see that fight, but we would have to see a 55-pound version of Conor because I don't want to see 170 O'Malley. It's blasphemous that Jones isn't pound for pound #1. Well, he hasn't been active. I think it's fair that somebody else is ahead of him in the rankings and pound for pound. I still remember renting UFC 2. That's fucking crazy, bro. I've watched them, but I didn't rent it. Dumont could catch Kayla, I think. I think that Kayla bodies Dumont, but Dumont's tricky. Are you going to make a Costa Curse video? Also, what's up, AJ? You know, I haven't done it yet, but it is a good idea. I shall consider. MMA Cocky. What's up to you, my man? I've been posting a fuckload of videos. I've been dropping a lot of drama and news reactions. That could be a fun video to drop. So, you know what? I'll put it on my list of interest for sure. I have a couple of videos in the works right now mentally that I'm preparing to drop. And I think that one could definitely work. Issue lies upon the simple fact that fight with Makhachev is a couple, I guess a couple weeks away, few weeks away. And there's some trending news topics that I think I want to get after right now. Obviously, O'Malley versus McGregor drama. I'd kind of like to go into that and like in-depthly give you my thoughts on what's going down and why McGregor, when he's in these drunken tirades, is attacking Sean O'Malley when they seem to be cool beforehand. And also, I mean, I kind of like the Colby Covington ducking Ian Garry series, and just, I don't know, that those videos are more just me shitting on Colby than anything, but fuck it. I'm down for it. Can Onama go the distance if he makes weight? I think he can, but yeah, the fucking weight. Damn, now you make me think I got to flip to Brito. Brito might get him. Green versus Patty, prediction if it happens. You know, I am going to pick Paddy Pimblett to win. I think Paddy Pimblett can win. I think he'll control him on the ground, actually. O'Malley calling out everyone except Merab. You don't want that Merab smoke? Well, he's already signed to fight him, my brother. Kendrick or Drake? I mean, truthfully, I don't know, but I liked Kendrick's recent barb that he dropped. Think Connor KOs him? Maybe in a pro fight, but sparring, I don't think so. You think O'Malley would get flatlined? Holy shit. Love your channel. Hope you keep growing. Thank you, Nate Nurmagomedov. I definitely will, bro. I'm on the road to 50,000 subscribers. That's going to be my end-of-year goal, so we're definitely pushing for it. UFC screws Jones. They don't give him the fights he wants. Well, to be fair, John Jones isn't really in the position to say he wants X fight when you have an interim champion. That is nothing but the fault to the UFC. You have time because that fight's 3 weeks out. Exactly, MMA Cucky. I got time to make it happen. I do appreciate the idea, though. Which fighter do you think has the nastiest elbows? You know, I just think of the Matt Brown, Diego Sanchez elbow. One of the most underrated elbowers in the game is Matt Brown. Nastiest elbows. I mean, at flyweight, Urseg, because of what he did Saturday, you know, pumps to my head. Other nasty elbowers, man. I mean, John Jones, he had excellent elbows. O'Malley's the best striker in the UFC, in my opinion. I think I'm going to back you on that. He's incredibly slick. He's got amazing timing, and his footwork is the best I've seen. You think O'Malley would kill Conor? I don't know about kill Conor. Tony's prime elbows were ferocious too, fact. Do you think Conor's career was declining before he got injured? Well, yeah. He wasn't consistent with fighting either, and the injury just added to it. Colby's claims he's fighting Bilal next and that Shavkat's fighting Leon. You know what, though? I won't lie to you. If that is a true statement, I would be down as fuck to watch two of the most hated fighters in the UFC being Bilal and Colby fight, but I would feel really bad for Bilal that he's getting jumped in line by Shavkat, who beat Wonder Boy last time out, somebody that Bilal handled a while ago. What's up, Jason Waterfalls? Chandler will take down Conor and sub him, book it. I don't trust Chandler's fight IQ. You'll hit 50K then, some bro. Trust and believe. Let's go, bro. I'm hitting 50K. And the news reactions are blowing up on top of everything else. Curtis Razor Blades, his nasty ground elbows. The way he fucking destroyed Overeem was sick. Yeah, Blades' elbows are terrifying. Like, guys have great moments of elbows. Who's like a consistent elbower, you know? You think Cater, his knockout of Stevens with the elbow was badass. Kayla Harrison's got some great elbows right now. She's got some fucking bladed elbows. You think DJ would beat Pantoja right now? I'd pick Mighty Mouse. I'd love to see that. Brown retirement available for BKFC. How cool would it be? How cool would it be? Bilal should get the next shot, but he might get jumped in line, bro. You think the fight against Vince Pichel is winnable for El Kakui? Yes, and I actually really like that fight. I think Vince Pichel and El Kakui should do a double retirement fight. DJ with Boston Crab Pantoja. I really think that Mighty Mouse beats Pantoja too. He's just too good, man. Pantoja is tough as fuck, but not near the level. Bilal has like 3 fans. It's John Anik, John Anik's brother, and like, you know, one guy over in the Middle East. Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison, women's BMF title fight opinions. So the reason I'm going to say no, because I'd rather see the lineal belt be won by Kayla Harrison and then Amanda Nunes deciding to come back to face the champion. I think that now if you make another BMF belt and do it for the women's divisions in a situation like this, you're turning it into a fucking gimmick. And it was already criticized as the gimmick for a long time, but there's some validity to it now that Max Holloway won. I don't need that fucking bullshit coming. Mike Perry versus Matt Brown. Yeah, I'm down. Matt Brown would get dusted, though, in bare knuckle. Mike Perry would lay him out. Speaking of elbows, Matt Brown retired. Yeah, I watched the video, man. Happy retirement, but I don't think he's done fighting yet. Maybe done with the UFC, but not fighting. You don't think Aspinall's earned the shot? The interim's irrelevant? Well, dude, interim literally means temporary, in the place of. So you're telling me that the interim champ is not to fight the actual champ. Then what was the point of doing the belt? Why don't we just give Aspinall a BMF title then if you're not going to give him a title fight? Like, this doesn't make sense. DJ is as well-rounded as someone can get. Absolute facts, dude. He will beat Pantoja right now. Is BKFC going bankrupt? I don't think so. I think BKFC is emerging as a legitimate combat sports promotion in the upper echelon. They got Mike Perry, a superstar, and they got some good fights. My 5-month-old son sits and watches the fights with me. LOL. If I get in the way of the TV, he'll cry. Already a big fan. That's dope, bro. Yeah, your son is going to love fighting. He might go to the UFC. Urseg still won that fight. They can't change the scoring rules for every fight. It is weird how they say if damage is trumping all, then he definitely did win. But now it's like, oh, well, you know, the control time. It doesn't make sense. On the old scoring, yes, I would say that Pantoja deserved the decision. But on the modern scoring of damage being the most important and then the criteria that also overlooks everything else, I think the Mouse still got it. Not to the old. The UFC should do it. I think they owe him. I would love to see them bring him back, but I have a feeling they won't, man. They're not good to Mighty Mouse. AJ, how excited are you to watch the next edition of Tough? You know, I'm actually pretty hyped for it. I'll be watching Tough. I'll probably be watching Tough, maybe even with you guys on the channel. Like, I'll do a Q&A plus a Tough watch along. I definitely plan on, paying attention to The Ultimate Fighter. I don't know if I'll be dropping predictions or anything like that for it. Maybe I'll do them on the live streams or something like that. Tough predictions for the week up. John Jones fanboys like to discredit Tom because they know he'll be the one to dismantle the GOAT. Well, Tom is a really hard matchup for John Jones, man. Powerful, fast, incredible grappling skills, prospect to keep an eye. I guess contender. He's a champ. He's not a prospect. I'm disrespecting him. Prospect. He's a contender. He might be the worst matchup for John Jones ever. Interim is not relevant, AJ. UFC wants to put big money fights and Aspinall isn't marketable like Peloton. That is a very fair point. But then, you know what? They should have not been stupid and done the interim belt. It's a waste of time. They've completely destroyed the legitimacy of an interim title. If Tom Aspinall does not get a title shot before there's an opportunity for Pereira jumping up in weight, I never want to see an interim belt again unless the champion is seriously injured and out for an extended period of time. Because to me, it's a fucking disgrace then. Platypus, thank you for $9.99. I appreciate you donating to the channel and helping making this thing possible. He goes, Urseg, my guy. Thank you, Platypus. You're awesome, bro. I appreciate your dono, big dog. Thank you. Urseg is for real. He's game as fuck. The judges probably don't think that deep and score what they think they see. Well, they should be thinking that deep. Jason Waterfalls. The judges have the most, well, I would say, fuck it. The most important job, aside from, I'd say, the referee for keeping the fighter safe, is of equal importance as far as the fucking sport goes. If judges don't know exactly what they're scoring and they're scoring it on what they think and it's not that deep, then you know what? They should be fucking fired immediately. And there should be a whole new set of judges. I believe Cody Garbrandt would find more success in BKFC, just like Perry did. I don't know, my man. I don't know. I'd watch it, but I think he might get laid out. He'd win some fights, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd watch it, but he won't. I don't think he's going to make the transition. If he did, that'd be huge for the sport of bare knuckle. Tom is the beast in his prime. Absolutely. I'm a fan of Tom Aspinall. He's awesome. Mighty Mouse with that modified bow and arrow choke on a 4-ton brown belt. Cretin DJ's the GOAT. DJ's a fucking legend. Mount Rushmore him. Does John Jones just wrestle him? If it's Poetan, I'd say yes. I think that Tom Aspinall will not be an easy guy to bully on the floor. There's some damn good fighters in this tough, kind of shock good prospect, usually turned down tough. I hope they up the incentive. So I have said for a long time, and I did a video like 2 years ago about how to save the Ultimate Fighter and just make it better. Can we do a grand prize of $100,000 plus the UFC contract, as opposed to giving them a UFC contract that's a six-figure contract, but is the exact same payment plan they would have given to somebody in 2005? You see the inflation. Dana White, he says that he's a fucking Republican. He says he's a Trump guy, but he's absolutely fucking over everybody by not pushing to up the revenue from the Ultimate Fighter. If you win the Ultimate Fighter, you should be given a $100,000 grand prize. I think you can be given a $250,000 grand prize. I think Ultimate Fighter should be incentivized to get the best prospects in the game. Yes, Contender Series is a great option and a much faster track into the UFC, but no argument laid out that people would disagree with. Tough is harder than any combat sports competition ever. Like, you're not just going to fight, you're living in a house with the guys you're going to fight. This is the toughest competition in sports. This is more similar to a military boot camp. I think there deserves to be a higher incentive. If they're going to do the six-figure contract, then they need to be doing more fighting pay. Like, dudes shouldn't be getting a basic ass deal like they did back in 2005. There needs to be more money. One title defense moving up in weight. Oh man, I lost it. Is so egregious. Well, that's how it goes, Tarzan Strickland. Jones wants Poatan, so he lays on him for 5 rounds or subs him. He does get to pick and choose, unfortunately. You know, Poatan could knock him out. Go watch John Jones, Thiago Santos. He didn't wrestle with him. Last round decided it. Fair point. Fair point. Last 2 fights for Pereira was guys coming off extended injury inactivities. Well, he might be rematching against the side of Yuri Prohashka. Even Dana doesn't want Alex at heavyweight because they all know he'll get a spanking. I don't think that they're so sure about that. I think it's just, they're interested in him doing his thing down a weight, and Dana doesn't want to get fans excited. But I'm telling you, there's a possibility that they do jump him up. Highest confidence for St. Louis this Saturday. I would say my highest confidence is Rebeshki. And on the prelims, I think that Juice is a great call. I do think Despain also wins. I'm picking against Rizzy Boyev. I worry about the weight cut. And I do think there's some other good favorites there. But there's also a great underdog. The reason I went underdog lock, because I felt like I had to make it up for last week's underdog lock getting canceled. So I went with Billy Goff as an underdog, and I do think he outdogs Trey Waters and wins at plus money. Who is your MMA GOAT or top 3? Yours is Fedor. I would say John Jones is in the GOAT category, as well as George St. Pierre, as well as Anderson Silva. Now, guys who may have potential to become GOATs are names like Volkanovski, Max Holloway, I think Islam Makhachev. I think Khabib is in the great category, but not the GOAT category. I think Makhachev is actually on the way to superseding Khabib's legacy already. Alex is the bigger fight, but if Jones wins, he's supposed to. But if Alex wins, that looks bad on Jones. But how savage would it be if he laid Jones out? Mayhem Miller returned to MMA in some form. Are you asking me, or did you hear that he's coming back? Is Mayhem Miller making a comeback? Because I don't support that, really. Plus, at this point, Tom versus Jones is a pretty big fight. Tom versus Jones is a massive fight, but they might jump him in line. But I'm telling you, if they do that, the legitimacy of the interim belt is 0 now, and they should not do interim titles anymore at that point, or they should just strip champs who are going to be inactive for a year plus. Acromatic, Woodson, and Slava, the 2 that come through. I think that Woodson and Slava both win as well. Dana too greedy. Yeah, Dana too greedy. I exposed Dana earlier today with the Movsar Evloev situation, so I agree. All those brand deals for what? It's putting it in their fucking pocket, bro. Unfortunately, the UFC, as much, I love the fucking UFC, okay? I love it more than anything. But the truth be told, they underpay fighters. And I think that in the UFC, the bottom barrel guys maybe don't deserve a large pay jump, but I do want livable wages, right? Like you heard about Bernie Sanders talking about a livable wage for people and upping minimum wage. Well, with the inflation looking as it does, I think fighters should have a fucking livable wage, dude. Especially if you're in the UFC, it should be livable. Now, I'm not saying you should be making 6 figures because you're in the UFC, but it should be a little something. A little something, something. Dana's cheap as fuck. He is. AJ, man, the belt should be in Australia. I know I'm biased and Aussie, but I'm still furious. I don't blame you for being biased. I picked it too. AJ's on point today. Thank you, Jason Waterfalls. Listen, I'm doing a lot of videos, bro. I'm flowing like never before. John Jones broke the world record for being in camp for the longest time as a fighter. LOL. He ain't fighting Aspinall. dodging him to fight a guy who has no ground game. It's such a joke now. I think that's his intention, but I do think the Stipe fight still lays at our doorstep next. 250K is just one night at the table for Uncle Dana. Bro, you know what makes me irritated too with Dana White? He'll be gifting the Nelk boys, and Steve will do it, these amazing gifts and big amounts of money. But you don't do that same shit for your fucking fighters. I get it. They're popular icons in the media space, right? The fucking socials. They got over 1 million followers, whatever. But I personally think the fighters deserve a lot of that fucking cash flow. Sure, it's out of Dana's pocket. He can do whatever he wants. But it bothers me a bit. Like, I know he hooked up Pyfer, okay? Different conversation. He did. But it's like, man, to see fighters have an opportunity to make an extra 10 grand a fight, that would be fucking awesome for some of these lower level guys, man. I think so. Dirty Reg, I got those two as well. You and Dirty Reg are lined up. Dana's going to call you out in his next video. Bring it on. Dana is free to call me out whenever he wants if he disagrees with what I say, but I've been watching this game a long fucking time, and at one point I do think Dana was a little bit more for the fighter. What happened is he's become a fucking rich motherfucker with that fuck you money, and normally when people make egregious amounts of money and you start getting that flow coming like nothing else, you do develop a bit of a God complex, and it changes yourself at the core, and there is a slight narcissism that comes with it. There's an arrogance that comes with it. There's a certain attitude that comes with it, and there's a certain untouchable feeling that people who have that amount of money get. And it's unfortunate, but many do. Not saying that everybody with money's like that, but more likely guys who making big bread. So I don't know. I think that Dana White should hook the fighters up more. Ultimate Fighter, at least. Alex versus Jones goes exactly like Jones and Gane. I wouldn't be so sure. Alex Purr is a lot less passive than Gane on the ground, and he's a lot more powerful on the feet. You got to remember, Ciryl Gane is feather-fisted. As much as people want to forget about it, Ciryl Gane does not have power. He's not a good puncher. He has okay slapping shots, but he's not a knockout artist, man. He's got very technical and precise striking, but he's not a knockout artist. Pereira needs one punch. Petrino's on the blacklist for me. He deserves to be on the blacklist after the fucking performance Saturday. Holy shit. Dana White's kids to be happy fighting for 12-12. I know. They want him to be happy 12-12. Fuck that. Not in the modern era. Cecil Peoples is a terrible judge. That's funny. GSP Silva Jones, legendary. Been here since 10 likes, just not talking. Hi, what's up, Chris Reed? Appreciate you stopping by, bro. Yeah, keep running the likes up. I'll do a Ripskis here in a couple minutes, but I want to stay up to date in chat. And, I'm trying to read off what my people got to say. I'm trying to pretty much read every comment so you guys, all get a chance to speak. GOAT requires achievements. Being great requires being an amazing fighter. Facts. Miller is a screwed up guy. No fucking way he returns. Call me crazy, but I think Poatan KOs Jones. You're not crazy. The UFC should do a TRT division for older fighters would stretch their careers and performances. I love where your head's at, but they'll never do that. They'll never do it. It would be heavily criticized and not worth the squeeze. Thank you, dude. Only person I've seen discussing John has to fight Tom. Interim belt, fighters stripped after a year. At the end of the day, if you're willing to give an interim title, this means boom, that's the fight. Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get it. Your GOATs are Costa, Aspinall, and Holloway. Those are your favorites. Oh my God. I thought you meant your GOATs. Holy shit. Fedor never fought in the UFC because he said Dana does not treat fighters right. Well, he also didn't offer Fedor enough money. Yeah, 2020. I agree. It should be like 2020 vision. That should be the minimum pay. Loving all the news content you've been dropping. Yo, Matthew Frazier, thank you, bro. I've been putting a lot of work into really dialing into the news. Expect more. Expect pretty much every day news content on top of the betting and predictions and live streams, bro. I'm going content crazy, bro. I'm putting the fucking work in now. No reason somebody in the UFC should be willing to 2 jobs in order to pay for everything. They shouldn't need 2 jobs. I agree. How can he not fight Tom? What the fuck? Held belt hostage? He's pulling a John Jones, bro. He's pulling that arrogance. It's fucked. For a new season of Bully Beatdown, who would be the fighter you would choose for the first episode? I think we do Francis Ngannou for the first episode of Bully Beatdown. The Nelk boys and Steve gave Dana gifts first. The fighters never did anything, given Dana anything. The fighters have given Dana White a career, my brother. The fighters have given Dana White everything. If there was no fighters, there would be no Dana White. The fighters are what makes even me a fucking career. So I owe it to them. Undercard fighters make like 6 to 10K per fight. So if they average 40K a year to risk your life, can't live off that shit. I know they need a little something better. How did Ursay troll us? What do you mean? Why did he troll us? Poatan KOs Gane and Poatan KOs Jones. I'd love to see it. Amen, dude. You're on point. I subscribed a while back and glad I did. You have common sense. Only one so far. Yo, Lisa, awake but not woke. Thank you for that. I really appreciate you. AJ, Urseg versus Royval at 305 to open the main card. Thoughts to open the main card, though? The disrespect, dude. To open the main card, at least be the second fight into the main card. Urseg just fought for the belt. That could easily be a 5-round main event. I think that fight should be 5 rounds. Bigger finishing bonuses and fight of the night bonuses may help. I like the idea, but just straight up better pay is better to me. I would like fighters to get 5 to 10,000 more. Like if right now the UFC minimum, I believe it's 16, but don't quote me. Imagine it is 21. Like 20 is fine too. There should be a little more, man. You shouldn't be fighting the UFC for, less than 20K. I just don't think that. At the UFC level, it should not be that low. And you know how shit the pay is in LFA? I've heard through some guys that fought in LFA or fought in Cage Fury fighting championships, they are making $2,000 or less. They are not making any money from fighting. They are risking their life for an opportunity to get to the UFC. But then when you get to the UFC, you also go broke and you don't make shit. It's crazy to me. I think Khabib should still be in the conversation. Fair point. But I mean, the thing with Khabib is you retired early, my brother. Bro, I love it when you upload more than once a day. That shit's lit. Binge watching. Yo, Useless, my dog. I appreciate you, homie. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm doing good, man. How's your day going, Useless? I'm feeling good, though. I'm doing good. Dana White content on the Brady roast was hilarious. Yeah, he was funny as fuck on that. I love Poatan more than the next guy, but no way a former middleweight knocks out heavyweight Jones. Bro, this is not a typical former middleweight. This is a 2-weight glory kickboxing champ. This is a man that knocked out Israel Adesanya, Jamal Hill, Yeti Prohashka, Sean Strickland. This is a guy that could knock out John Jones. Yeah, the next fight night's really good. Really, really good. Dana hates Ngannou. That'd be a bully massacre. Dude, if fucking Ngannou fought on Bully B, I thought I said Dana. You said damn. That'd be funny as fuck. Damn, Dana White's a schmuck. He's a fucking schmuck. The managers take 20% is a big problem for unranked guys. That 20% will go a long way. Bro, it's fucked on all fronts, unfortunately. Fighters gave Dana billions, fact. You can't stand the Jelk boys. That's funny as shit. Whatever happened to Hap, who knows, man? He probably disappeared to another channel. Moreno beats Urseg, in my opinion. I could see why you'd pick that. I think he's a really bad matchup for Urseg. It's a hard fight. Does the UFC pay medical expenses? Yes, thankfully they do. AJ, I think the 305 card is going to be stacked. That's why I say Urseg and Royval to open the main card, if not the second fight on the main card. I think it should be on the main card if they do it, but there's a possibility that maybe they do it as a fight night main event. What's up, my guy? Michael Nolan, good to see you, dog. Alex hits harder than Francis. I mean, on paper, I don't know about in actuality. He definitely hits hard. Dana was the safest man at the roast with Sean on one side and Blessed on the other. That's really funny. Holy shit. Hey, yo, Nunez's uncle, what's popping, bro? Besides Finch, who's your favorite MMA YouTuber to watch? Was there a guy who inspired you to do this on your own? Well, dude, you know what inspired me is seeing Helwani blow up years ago. When Helwani was taken off years ago, I was like, damn, I want to do MMA YouTube. And then from there, I would say I fuck with Guru, of course, because Guru's the top dog in the class. Lucas Tracy's a good fucking dude. He's pretty chill. Joey's cool too. I know a lot of people like Bedtime. I don't know a lot about his content, but he's got like a very unique flow. I think he's got cool style. Yeah, I think there's a lot of good dudes in space. Member stream tonight. I'm thinking about pushing it back to Thursday, Brick Laser. Give it some more time to marinate, man. No one can answer this question. Maybe you can. Why is Hamzat ranked number 10 at 85, yet he has never beat anyone ranked at 85? It's because it's Hamzat Chimaev, dog. That's it. That's all it is. Pantoja easy 4-1. I totally disagree. Dana trying to build a relationship with the Nelk boys, a PR move to appeal as a more hip type of guy. Fucking tired of the Nelk shit. Dana needs to flip the fucking page. He put a lot of time into building those Nelk boy relationships, though, and he's cool with them for real, I think, as well. Not just, on camera. I heard the UFC only covers medicals if it happens in cage. This true? Yes, that's true. If you get injured in camp, they ain't helping you out. I'm hyped for Saturday's card. Very interesting lines. Big WAJ and experts. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's go, Nunez, uncle. How you doing? What's good, AJ? What's up, my dog? What's up, my dog? You think Bedtime's underrated? He gets great views, man. He's popping off. Joey Diaz accent plays with Joe Sack in the GRE podcast. What? Facts members Thursday is better. Yeah, we're going to do it Thursday, dog. Who's the pick flip of the week? Are we feeling it yet? I don't have any yet. AJ, I'm really considering making an MMA channel. What advice would you give me to get started? The simplest advice of all, start. Your videos are going to suck at first. Go back and watch my early videos. Sucked. Okay. But that doesn't matter because like anything else in life, it takes practice to get good at something that you want. To be this comfortable on camera where I can do all this weird shit and talk to you guys and have a great time and just be flowing like I'm hanging out takes a lot of practice, man. And you have to be willing to look like an idiot if you want to be successful. So start. That's really the truth. Patrick Gavia has great documentaries, 10 out of 10 content, bro. You think Cody Garbrandt will be knocked out by the Bully on Bully Beatdown? Nah, he'd whoop ass. Thank God you're trolling, Robin. I thought you were being serious. Yo, what's up, Grimy? Blood Taxes. What's up, man? How you guys doing? Flukus Gaze is the type of dude to rub his hands together and say, let's dig in before dinner. If Gary and Colby don't fight, who do you think is next for Gary? You know what? It could be a Jack Della Maddalena true battle of fucking contenders fight. But personally, I like the Gary Colby fight. It's just, have you guys seen Colby continues to duck him, bro? And he's talking about Bilal and Hamzat. Hey, what's up, Terry boy? Impression of Joey playing with Joe Sack. Yo, Joey. Fuck, now I'm doing Joe. Let me tell you, cocksucker. The sack is fucking tremendous. This is secure. The TRT has done nothing to your balls. They still look full size. Joey, you look fucking tremendous, Joe Rogan. The balls look great. I don't know what you want from me, man. There you go. You should have paid me for that shit. If you get some time, watch the new Corey Sangaden interview with Mighty Mouse. A great watch. I'll definitely try and check it out, bro. Pick flip. I know. I got nothing on a Tuesday. You feel awkward on camera? It takes a lot of practice. Hamzat is ranked 10 because the ranking creators think he would beat everyone else ranked below him. Very fair point. You want to review rural strip clubs? That'd be a funny channel. Rizzy Boyev is making his welterweight debut, but he's fought at welterweight before. So you think he KOs Buckley? I don't. Useless. Here's why. Because he's fought at welterweight before, but he's been a full-fledged 85er inside of the UFC, and now he's cutting down to 170 when he fought at welterweight how long ago? Outside of the UFC, right? It's been a bit, but now in the UFC, he's only been at 85, and in 6 weeks' time, he's becoming a 70-pounder. I think it's going to be a hard weight cut. I think he loses. Does Rizin still put on shows? Yeah, they do. They still do. Tension, yeah, he was the star there. They still do. Colby lost my respect after the Leon fight. He lost my respect before the Leon fight. Smash the like button. Hey, let's go, Danny boy. MVP Gary would either be a good fight or they'd both be evading each other the whole time. MVP and Gary's a cool fight, man. I'm interested. Joey, let me explain something to you. Diaz is a legend. That shit was good, man. How did you master that? I don't know. I'm just fucking around. Do a Finch impression. Woo! Woo! Believe on things based on evidence. Listen, guys, my lock of the week, parlay time. That's it. That's it. There's the Finch impression. I don't know. I got you. Can you do a Matt Serra impression? Fuck it. Let me tell you about Matt Serra. What the fuck? What this guy say to me? This guy here. I fucking beat George St. Pierre, and now they're going to come in and tell me something? The fuck out of my face. Is Michael C. Williams unemployed? Anyone know what happened to him? No idea. I know nothing about him. I just know he was the voice of Bellator for a long time. And the voice of fucking PFL is shit. The worst strip club I've ever been to was the Long Pond, Pennsylvania. I never heard of that. Holy shit. Imagine if they did Alex versus Yuri 2 for 303. That would be insane. I don't think they do, though. A press conference with Connor, Chandler, Colby, and Gary would be legendary. It'd go down in the Hall of Fame. They should do it. And it's Colby and Chandler represent USA. Connor and Gary represent Ireland. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. You want me to sell you bets pre-event? I don't sell bets, my brother. I talk the bets. I tell you what I'm thinking. During the members stream, I'll have all my betting notes from Moneyline. You sound just like Matt Serra. Thanks, yo. The last time Rizzy Boyev weighed 170 was January 2021. He's fucked. Do what Greg Doucette on Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is getting picked on. I think you said being fucking bullied, bro. You said guilty. Hold on. Ryan Garcia was taking steroids. He was on SARMs. And he's a cheater. He's cheating. There's your fucking Greg Doucette, man. Who gets less respect? Corey Sandhagen or Bilal Muhammad, in my opinion? Both are really good. I think that Bilal definitely gets less respect. Corey's got some cult fans. The strip club patrons be hella locked in. Holy shit. Who's a better prospect in your eyes? Peyton Talbot or Rinya Nakamura? Talbot. I like his style more. Connor is the kind of guy to flip on Gary halfway through the conference. I hope not, but maybe. I can see it. Go Bruins. Good luck to your Bruins. Dream UFC 305. Aspinall Blades. Leon Bilal. Alan Giga. Patty versus Green. MVP versus Neal. MVP versus Neal, though? I don't know. LOL. So AJ, Long Pond is where there's a NASCAR track, but the thing is, it's in Pocahontas Mountain, so you can only imagine the talent they have at the strip club there. I'd have good luck, man. Good luck. If Garcia fought O'Malley, he would smoke him and make him look horrible. If Garcia fought O'Malley in boxing, but not in MMA. I mean, in MMA, Sean O'Malley would whoop his ass. Come on. You don't believe that he'd beat him in MMA, do you? Is that what you're saying to me right now? Are you saying that you think that Ryan Garcia, a pro boxer, is going to transition to MMA with no knowledge of any other strikes and he's going to win against the world champion in the fucking UFC? Because at that point, the sport's a joke. No, not possible. Dominic Cruz, Jose Aldo, who wins. Aldo knocks him out. What's next for Aldo? I like the Triple C fight, bro. I'd be interested in 4 rounds boxing, 4 rounds kickboxing. O'Malley Garcia. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. TRT Aldo wins. TRT Aldo forever. They need to make Aldo Triple C fight happen. I'm down with it. Yeah, let's do Aldo Triple C. Aldo versus DJ. Dude, that would be a crazy fight too. Matt Serra impression has me rolling. That's funny, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Holy shit. That's really funny. Guys, we're at 39 likes. Let's get 50 likes up in here for your boy, man. We're getting close to 50. I want to see that 50 mark smashed, yo. I want to see that 50 mark. Let's make it happen. I'm going to take a sip of this diet soda, bro. It's Coke Zero, but it's no caffeine. I'm not even fucking cracked out on caffeine. AJ, good work this week. Appreciate the content. Rizzy Boyev and Golf, good underdog locks. Do you think Golf versus Waters goes distance? No, I think it ends inside distance. Bro, Goff is going to end up overwhelming Waters. John Smith, thank you for the 10 New Zealand dollars. Any Aussies going to watch Hemi Ohio versus Lucas Brown this Sunday? New Zealand versus Australia. I love this shit. Danny Green dubbed Hemi the Tognan Tyson. He is fun to watch. USA folks love him and fights. Go Hemi, go CKB. Good luck to him, bro. Thank you for the 10. Lucas Brown, I think he takes an L. I think Lucas Brown takes an L. Big Daddy Brown loses. I don't know anything about his opponent, but I think Big Daddy Brown's time is dwindling down. Rip the pen one time. Once we pass 50, I'll make it happen. What happened to Dana White's looking for a fight? Used to love that show. He's too busy with other things, bro. He's doing Power Slap. That's why he stopped doing that show. How are we feeling about Woodson versus Caceres? Fun fight, in my opinion. I'm picking Woodson to win. I think he gets a decision. I think Woodson wins the decision. Grimey's got the A-tier pick, bro. I'm going to pull a Daniel Cormier and wipe some fucking sweat off myself, bro. I feel like DC at the barbecue right now. A lot of people been on Woodson, I think, but Caceres is damn good. I think Woodson gets him, man. The way Caceres fights, I think it matches up really well into the boxing style of Woodson with a big range advantage. Man, I thought the PFL roster was top-notch with the Bellator fighters. PFL ain't, come on, bro. It's PFL, dude. It's PFL. Yo, AJ, did you hear about the FTC pulling the non-compete clause from contracts? Could this affect the UFC contracts? And now we see fighters crossing over and fighting for multiple promotions at once. What's FTC? FTC? I don't know about crossovers. Multiple promotions, not in the UFC and elsewhere. Imagine Dana versus Joe Rogan and Power Slap mega fight. That would do 10 million buys on pay-per-view. DC is the Godzilla of barbecues, bro. You go to the barbecue with DC, you better get that chicken quick, bro. He's finishing everything before you even get into the bucket. Getting chiefed up with the Huckleberry strain, which you are very stone night. Enjoy your stone night. Woodson is massive for 145 because Caceres has tricky leg kicks and Woodson likes to lean on his front leg to outbox his opponents. I'm picking Woodson because Caceres might be slept on. Maybe he slept on. We'll see. The Federal Trade Commission. Oh my God, they mean a fight league. Wow, that's crazy. Fuck the Federal Trade Commission. I disagree. That's fucked, bro. The feds fuck things up. Nah, listen, you want to leave the UFC? Peace out. Dog, go fight in PFL. Like, come on, dude. PFL is shit. This is the truth, man. Compared to the UFC, it's shit. Who do you think Pereira fights next? Definitely a top 10 guy, but who? Michel or Poatan? If you're talking about Michel Pereira, I think a fight against Fluffy could be cool. If you're talking about Poatan, I mean, Prohashka. You see Tito hit himself in the head with the mic and then Dana react. I didn't see Dana's reaction, but I know Tito's fucking brain power is, sub 50%. Pereira versus Yuri or Ankalaev. I would say Ankalaev makes more sense, but they're going to give it to Yuri because of star power. Michel, yeah, let's give him Fluffy. Fluffy Hernandez. He probably fights Yuri. I think so. Tito's had CTE since before even getting hit in the head, though. I think he's just dumb. Like, he always was saying weird shit. Now it's just gotten a little worse. Now it's just gotten worse. Now it's just gone downhill. Did anyone take the Delidze fight? I don't know if I don't think he has an opponent booked. You know, Nascimento's nickname in Brazil means like Yogi Bear in the cartoon. Well, he looks like he's built like a marshmallow. He looks like a gumdrop. Michel should have been at 185 this whole time. Dude's a different beast now. Completely agree. I think PFL should just throw away the season format. They won't, but I agree. PFL fights on average are so much more boring with, and they have like 3 A-tier fighters that carry them. Yeah, I agree with that. It's unfortunate, man, but the no elbows thing fucks shit up too. I could see fighters like McGregor, O'Malley getting those boxing fights real soon while still under the contract with the UFC is what I'm thinking. I guess maybe the boxing crossovers, that'd be fucking crazy. See a video of Veronica Hardy Hexbar, Devlin 375, kind of crazy. She's fighting at 125. She's jacked. Bro, she's going to whoop ass on JJ Aldrich. The best fight of this weekend. I haven't really thought about that. What is the best fight of this weekend? I don't know, man. Billy Goff, Trey Waters is going to be entertaining. Delidze versus Michel or versus Baraiho could be interesting. I don't think they give him Baraiho because it's a battle of Brazilian savageries. You know what I'm saying? Savages. Battle of Brazilian up-and-comers. Nascimento is not impressive to me. He's so boring. I want to see the Ankh fight. The Yuri fight just happened so recently. I honestly think there's more hype with Ankalaev. Alex beating Yuri is so fresh in everybody's minds. I agree with that, but it seems like the UFC is going towards a Prohashka rematch. I could see Conor versus Garcia, but not O'Malley versus Garcia. But Conor's way bigger than him. It'd be kind of weird. Goff versus Waters, fight of the night. I think it is fight of the night. I like all Terrence McKinney fights. The McKinney fight's definitely going to be good. It's just, is he going to actually win or is he going to look like a complete dud? Because, a lot of the time, Terrence McKinney tends to look like a complete dud. And he has really shit performances. But I'm going to root for him. And I hope that he wins. I do. I seriously hope that McKinney wins. Do you see Michel finishing a top 10 fighter in 60 seconds? He'd have to land the perfect strike early, but the level of competition he's been fighting versus what's forthcoming is very different. Shogun Rua Hall of Fame still brings tears to my eye. There's a Hall of Fame to the legend. Only because I don't see Dana letting a champ box. I mean, I don't blame him. Why would they let the champ box? Fuck it. Risk their stock. Hey, salute to you. I'm betting under 1.5 for the McKinney fight. That shit is a lock. I think it goes under. I'm with you. Rebeshki Juset with Borshev or Lewis is a solid parlay. I like just Rebeshki Juset as a chalky, locky fucking parlay. That would be savage. What do you got to say about the clown show, AJ? The fans want to know, my boy. The clown show of what clown show? The Dana White clown show as of recent, you're saying? You talking about the decision? What? 52 likes equals Ripskis. I'll do it for you after this one, bro. Let me first read out. Michael Nolan, thank you for the $9.99. Ain't got much to say here besides appreciate the content, hard work as always. Thank you, Michael Nolan. You're a very, very, very good man. And I really appreciate you donating to me, bro. Thank you for helping make this thing possible, my brother. I really appreciate the donations. You guys are great. Amazing. Thank you, Michael Nolan. Ripskis for the boys. Ripskis for the boys. There's literally a YouTube channel of a guy called The Clown Show talking shit about you, bro. It's fucking, you talking about fucking, what's his name? The fuck's his name? Mr. Arkansas, bro. I known about that shit since years ago. I went on his live stream and talked to him, bro. Like, he knows exactly who I am. He was mad chill when we talked on live stream. He's just a goofy guy. I think it's funny. The MMA Clown Show is a good idea because it gives him content to make. And for whatever reason, he never stayed committed to making predictions. I told him before this, I said, bro, why not show your face? But he don't want to show it because I think then he's going to get roasted back and shit like that. But yeah, bro, I mean, listen, I think whatever works for you, if you need to fucking do the Clown Show or him, you need to do it, do it. Good luck with it. You can make some funny barbs, but truth be told, it's easy to go through in hindsight and pick at people's bad predictions. It's much easier to do that than it is to make accurate predictions yourself and consistently hit. Many of the misses that we all will hit at times are misses many of people will make. Like, to clown people for making wrong predictions is like clowning somebody for missing a shot in basketball. If you're going to shoot 100 shots, you're going to miss a few. Rizzy Boyev didn't fight for 1 year after his debut. Now he's fighting 1 month later in a lower category. Did he explain that? I didn't hear him say it. You don't speak English. Why do people like to see you smoke on live stream? If people want to get high as fuck on a stream for dollars, I will, because I do anyway. Yeah, they should throw the money at. Yeah, every rip is $1. Nah, I wouldn't do that. If Fiziev is healthy for September, what do you think about Benoit Saint-Denis versus Fiziev as the main event for Fight Night in France? Yes, I'm in. Who are your top 3 favorite fighters to watch get KO'd? Mine are Reyes, Walker, Hawes. For me, it's Austin Lane, I would say, is at the top. I would say, unfortunately, Paul Craig. Well, AJ, when you say for the boys, remember Cody Garvin's iconic hang with the boys clip? That's funny as fuck. Shout out to you, AJ. I agree 100%. That's why I come back to your channel. You're one of the best to ever do it. Fuck the haters. Thank you, Luis. My guy. My guy. My guy. O'Malley's going to get his. That's for sure. Connor owns him. Connor does not own shit. Stop. I know speak English, MMA squirts. Which card you prefer? Which cards you prefer? The 50-50 cards like this one? Or last week with a lot of big favorites? Oh, as a fan, I prefer the 50-50s. Yeah. I prefer the 50-50s, dog, because I want to see some fucking chaos. I want to see some unexpected shit. Damn, bro, Austin Lane seems cool outside the cage. Listen, I'm not talking about outside the cage. I'm talking about when he gets knocked out. It was very entertaining. I just got a Neuralink. I speak English now. All right. You're saying $50, 50 Ripskis? No, fuck no. I'm joking. What's good, pimpin'? What's up? TWT, boxing, MMA, and sports predictions. Connor, you smelled that chicken? You ever watch car jujitsu? I thought it was a joke at first. Dudes trying to strangle each other with seatbelts. Listen, it's a funny concept. Fuck it. I know a girl who does of that work. She sells bath water, feet shavings, crazy things. Guys buy that shit. Guys are fucking weird, man. Hey, bro, say, how you doing with the Boston accent? How you doing? How you doing? If you took 50 Ripskis, you'd be sleeping on stream. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. But there's a Ripskis for you savages, for you savage people, for you amazing people, for you amazing savages. But yeah, I'm not gonna green out. Hello, people of the world. Paku, I was hyping you up early in the stream. What's up, bro? I love the pace on fight night cards. It's like nonstop action. And as soon as a fight ends, the next fight is on less than 5 minutes. Pay-per-view should emulate that, but still showing the walkouts. The pay-per-views go pretty quick too. Connor's going to call it O'Malley after he pieces up Chandler. He ain't going to get it. I won't really take a dab on stream. The beard is almost done cooking. The beard's coming back, bro. Thank God. Who do you think will win in a boxing fight, McGregor or Perry? Real boxing, I'd go McGregor, bare knuckle Perry. You're going to roll up and watch the games. Enjoy yourself, man. UFC fight night card's actually pretty good. Not going to lie. It's definitely good. Hyping me up. Let's go. Big Islander Savage with no BJJ. Listen, bro. If you guys were starting to throw up triangles from bottom and armbar people, I'd be weirded out. The world couldn't handle the Islanders with good jiu-jitsu, bro. You guys would take over. It's not fair. I work in the auto industry, LOL. Tons of fucking weirdos. Saw a video of Strickland cave diving a few days ago. Dude is genuinely crazy. It's fucking Sean Strickland. O'Malley thinking hard after his hero gets destroyed with those PED words. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not reading too far in the PED dance years ago with O'Malley. My most profitable bet would have been fucking Ursay Saturday. I miss seeing the corners between rounds. I believe Fight Pass may show it. Does Fight Pass show it? I don't know about that. Does Fight Pass actually show that? Guys, we're currently at 56 likes. Let's run it up to 60, man. We're 4 away. I got secondhand embarrassment watching Dana do stand-up on Netflix. Little Sugar and Max felt it too. He was definitely nervous, but he tried his best. He gave it a whirl. He tried. But listen, Dana White is no stand-up comic. Stand-up comedy is a skill set that isn't normally possessed by guys like Dana White. Connor blew O'Malley's cover. Dude, he took the fucking Osterine years ago. You know what? Conor McGregor is a bitter fuck towards Sean O'Malley at this point because Sean O'Malley denied him managing him. How about that? Fight Pass shows cornering, no ads during fights. Damn, look at that. The clown thing sounded personal. What's your fight weight class? Boxing MMA? Be fucking oversized. I probably, or rather undersized at 174. Better size, 168, 165. In all fairness, O'Malley was anorexic at the time, so the PEGs just to make it a level playing field. Exactly. Oh, my God. Good shit. Thank Paku. Let's go. Dana looked more scared than John Jones when he hid under the cage for a random drug test. He was terrified. Connor doesn't take prisoners. He's a savage. Connor slapped both of you, McGregor. He's a douche. Think if Strickland left the UFC and went to BKFC, he'd do well? I mean, maybe, but I don't want to see that. I like him in the UFC. Bro, it's the second time he tried it. First time's been his sign to never do it again. LOL, Dana got some balls, though. Listen, Dana's got balls. I respect him on that. Y'all funny talking shit about Sugar's taint. It's up years ago. Quarter of the percentage is tainted, not intentional. Bro, it's so long ago. I agree, man. Like, come on. Well, he said it was the protein shake after he got done shooting up. How you feeling about Rebellis, Rebeshki, Woodson parlay? I think you're live to hit Brick Laser. I have all the picks. Kind of ironic that Connor is calling out people for PEDs when he clearly took them in his injury and left the USADA pool. I don't like O'Malley, but Connor, no logic at this O'Malley roast. Yeah, Connor's fucking absolute hypocrite. Did you take a Ripskis already? I did take a Ripskis over here. All these John Jones haters are going to cry when he destroys Aspinall. I don't know, man. John Jones looked pretty fucking slow when he was striking at heavyweight, and I am a John Jones fan. Colby Duckington, bro. Colby's a walking duck at this point. It's fucking embarrassing, dude. I'm fucking embarrassed. Yogi Bear has fight IQ, bro. I don't know. Jailton had already said that Derek Lewis kind of quits when he gets hit. Jailton Almeida sat on him for fucking 5 rounds and didn't finish him. Jailton Almeida needs to shut his fucking mouth. Bro, Yogi Bear is trash. If Nascimento beats Derek Lewis needs to retire immediately because Nascimento is shit. If the Conor fight from Roadhouse shows up, Chandler is screwed. That's funny. Connor steroid Roadhouse McGregor knows what he's talking about. He knows steroids. You seen $1,000 UFC mystery boxes? I think it was a big ripoff. What the fuck would that even include? Nah, I never seen it. You skip right over my Derek Lewis lock. Not intentional, bro. I didn't see it. Well, shout out to your Derek Lewis lock. Connor snorting rails on yachts. Then Gary dog walks Colby. Gary versus Covington is Ian Garry's only shot at getting fans to hate him less. Bro, but Colby don't want the fight. Movzar should call Dana Snaggletooth next time he sees him. What the fuck? What is Snaggletooth, man? Connor snapped his leg in half and yes, left the USADA pool. Others fought Roy up. No logic there. Well, fair, but I don't know. It was a tainted sup. Don't steroids kill your cardio? Nah, they'd also enhance it. Does Colby think he has another title run in him? Why is he still in the ranks? And how the hell he's going to beat someone at the top 5 after his last showing? Don't understand the UFC plan for Colby. I don't know what the UFC plan is for Colby. I don't know. I think that Colby is in a very interesting position where Colby may potentially be fighting in a spot in a co-main event, but if it's not against Ian Garry, then it's a fucking disgrace. Derek Lewis is going to win. He's on a comeback. I think so too. Nascimento wins. I'm rooting for Lewis though, bro. How? Tell me. Sev Sevenson. Tell me right now, Sev Sevenson. What do you like about Nascimento? Why is he your pick to win? Why? I think he's trash. You think Polyana Viana wins her next fight by first round KO because she's been seeing poets on? Nah, she's still mid. Colby gets destroyed by anyone in the top 7. I don't know about destroyed, but he definitely takes some L's. Paco is the GOAT. Derek Lewis title run starts now. I don't know about that, but he's still going to beat this guy. Nascimento is trash, right, AJ? Thank you. De Lima's way better than Nascimento. Lewis balls hot. My balls is hot. How many ranked fighters are on PEDs? I don't know, bro. I'm not saying that I'm a fucking expert of telling if you're on PEDs. Like, I'm just saying, like, I can also crack some fucking jokes about it, like with the Jose Aldo thing, but you don't know for sure. Colby don't fight often enough. You can't do that. He must get paid all right. Yeah, well, he gets paid big. You can't trust Derek Lewis as a favorite. When was the last time he won as a favorite? I would have to look into it, but it's Nascimento, bro. I think people just see Nascimento and believe he can grapple because he's from Brazil. If he stays standing, Derek Lewis sees him, bro. He didn't tap out fucking, the names escape me. The Dontel Mays, for fuck's sake. The Dontel Mays. If you go back to some of the early UFCs, when Dana got involved, he had some of the most fucked up teeth, and people call him Snaggletooth. That's really funny. Well, he's got them fixed. I think half the ranked fighters have taken PEDs in their life. I don't know. I'm a fan of Colby, but if he doesn't fight Ian Garry, he immediately becomes irrelevant. You know what's sad to say, though? I think you're completely wrong because I believe the Colby fan base will fully back him if he decides to fight against Belal. Don't have multiple bets on Lewis, but don't put shit on Nascimento. He's utter garbage. He is utter garbage. I'm going Buckley over Izzy Boyev. Bro, did y'all see Rockhold, Silva, Rockhold, Machida, Bisping are fighting in a 4-way tourney in karate combat? Who the fuck is letting Bisping still fight? What? Silva? Which Silva? No way. No way. You're lying. I'm looking this up right now. I don't believe you. All right. 4 fights locked for event 3 of karate combat. That's old. What? Nah, there ain't not. This is not true. Bro, why are you spreading fake news, bro? This would be huge online. Yeah, fake news. Where you at, bro? Who said the fake news up in here? Who put me up to this bullshit? Where's he at? Michael Nolan. Where'd you read this, bro? No way. I can't find it. I'm looking on Google. It says nothing. Luke Rockhold said that. Google doesn't have shit about it. Where can somebody tell me where to find it? On the Jackson podcast last episode? No fucking way. I don't even believe this shit. I won't believe it until it's officially announced. I just seen that Colby is saying Ian's lying, that he hasn't been offered to fight Colby and that Colby wants Dariush. What I'll tell you is this. I don't know if he wants Dariush, but what I'll tell you is this. Ian Garry, I mean, he could definitely be lying. I don't like Ian Garry that much either. But Colby Covington is also a fucking pathological liar, though. Like, come on. Bilal versus Colby, it'd be a shit main event. They said on the Jackson podcast, Luke Rocco proposed it on the pod. All right, that's fucking crazy. If Rizzy Boyev makes weight, I can see him blasting Buckley with the straight right while Buckley's going for low body kicks. I can see it. You've seen it in a poster? All right. Billy or Johnson? I'll pick Billy. That's why I locked him over Johnson for the underdog lock. Bisping should not be fighting, bro. Wow, this guy really likes his own voice. No shit. You're on my channel. Go listen to somebody else if you don't like my voice. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're just a little stupid or something. What the fuck? Colby wants a lightweight? Dude, that would be delusional. I don't look at odds until Friday, but I'm hearing Rizzy Boyev and Nascimento are dogs. Yes, both are. Both are. Yeah, Dubai is crazy. They held Mayweather even after he paid for the diamonds. Bro, I don't fuck that shit. It's true 4-man tournament overseas so Bisping can compete. I don't want to see Bisping do it. He's got a missing eye, bro. Come on. We love your voice too, AJ. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Least favorite fighter of all time. I mean, when Alexander Hernandez was shit talking Cowboy, he was my least favorite fighter of all time. I saw Bisping said he would accept it, but I didn't think it was actually going to happen. Bro, you were fucking hilarious. That Boston accent. Thanks, useless. We love your voice too, AJ. Thank you, Brick Laser. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. He doesn't even have a username. Weird. What a weirdo, man. What a dweeb. What a dork. What a nerd. What a societal letdown. Isn't Bilal the harder fight for Colby, though? I mean, potentially, but it's also the fact that it's like a higher ranked guy and not like a new blood on the come up. You get what I'm saying? Terrence McKinney is first round or bust. Unfortunately, you're right. So let's hope he wins the first round. Yes, very pleasant voice, AJ. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Does Nick Newell still fight? No, I don't think so. I thought he retired years ago. He lost on Contender, and then that was it. I don't think Colby can beat anyone in the top 5. Well, let me look at the top 5 now because I don't want to back that claim without having just a little bit of facts behind me. So in the top 5 of the UFC's welterweight division, you have Leon Edwards. Obviously, no. Kamaru Usman. Obviously, no. Bilal Muhammad. I'd say no. Shavkat Rakhmonov. I'd say no. Colby at 4. Jack Della, though. Listen, Colby could be a hard fight for Jack Della. I'd be all over Jack Della. I'm rooting for him, but that'd be a hard fight. Gilbert Burns at 6, Ian Garry at 7. Bro, Ian Garry may end up fighting Jack Della if Shavkat's fighting for the belt and Bilal is fighting Colby. Then Jack Della versus Ian Garry's on the lineup next. That's what has to be. That'd be the only way. You think Jack sparks him? I hope Jack sparks him, but I don't know. If it's a 3-round fight, but I don't know. I think Carlson Harris on the come up? Nah. Fuck no. Carlson Harris is at best. Bisping did say he would do it, but then when he sees the contract, he would just say not enough money. They better pay him a fuckload. I think GDM versus KO. I'd be rooting for JDM to KO. I'm going to call him GDM. I'd be rooting for JDM to win. Give Gilbert Burns a title shot for the heck of it. Yeah, after losses. Nah. Pretty confident Slava. Slava should definitely win. I think he's got a good chance of pulling this thing off. If Slava doesn't win, shit. Chase Hooper strangles you. That ain't a good look, man. If Chase Hooper wins, Slava got to retire, bro. It's over. Just got to hope Hooper can't get Slava down. He might. He might. Ripski time. Guys, I need the likes ran up, bro. We're at 58 likes. We are almost at the 90-minute mark. We're 12 away. I need higher likes, guys. Let's get 65 likes up in here. Nah, fuck that. 70 likes, man. Let's make it possible. 70 likes needs to be hit. What's up, AJ? Shout out from the UK. I backed all your prelim 301 picks. Let's go, Callum Holiday. Fuck yeah. Hey, just so you guys know, if I do hit 100 likes on stream, though, I'm shadow boxing. Bro, I got the gloves right here. I've been keeping the gloves right here. I'm loose and limber, bro. I'm in a college shirt, but I'm loose limber like a savage. So if you want to see me throw the fisticuffs and, you know, you guys say that I'm looking a little better, I do appreciate it. What are the odds for the Slava Claus sub? Bro, I'm not even going to look. It's going to be plus 2,000. You backed all my 301 prelim picks in a parlay? Good shit, Callum. Fuck yeah. Congrats. Be like Masvidal and sucker punch that like button. Hell yeah. His real name is GDM, Giacomo. Jackson's nickname. Damn, that's funny as fuck. Look at that. Giacomo Dell'Mln. GDM. I should just call him GDM forever. I know if I was Hooper, I wouldn't strike with Slava, get your lights turned out. I think with Hooper, he's not a great wrestler, so you might have to pull guard. I'll do a flying knee, too, for the 100 likes. Absolutely. I feel like Waldo Cortez is going to drag out a win against Spain. Dog, delete those feelings from your mind. They are delirious feelings. Go watch Waldo versus Sonny Conte in boxing. He got fucking laid out clean, bro. Waldo's not iron chinned. He has 3 knockout losses in boxing, bro. Got to get you on Misfits. That would be cool, man. They better pay, though. They better pay. If I'm spending time doing that shit, needs to be a fucking check out there. I'd gladly do it, though. Ain't you sponsored by a glove company? You getting some? Yeah, I'm gonna be getting some. I'm gonna be doing my merch too, of course, but I'm gonna get some gloves, man. What happened to Dominic Reyes? He's fighting against Dustin Jacoby, so he has a chance, but he's fallen off. Urseg versus Perez, a banger for sure. Yeah, I think so. I think Hooper gets dropped and gets the sub, possible. The Spain is too much to handle, I think. I think so too. I think so too. I think the Spain's going to kill him. I think the Spain's going to whoop his ass, bro. The Spain's going to beat that ass. He's going to spank him. He is going to knock him out, though, for real. I really believe he's going to KO him. I'm training now with Joshua Fabia. He's teaching me Josh Bud apart. Holy shit. I think Hooper gets dropped and gets a sub. That's a hot take. Let's hear a Ray Longo impression. All right. All right. Aljo, what the fuck, Aljo? Fucking take him down. What the fuck is happening? Fuck this guy. Fuck this cocksucker. This is your best fucking. I think that's where we're at with him. Aljamain, hit him with the fucking uppercut on the inside. Take him down. Aljo, what are you doing, Aljo? Marab. You like the new UFC gloves? Do you think they can make a big difference? I think they might lead to more knockouts. I hope so. I like them. They look cool. Yeah, they look barely any padding. Dominic Reyes, the biggest fall from grace ever. He's definitely up there. Him and fucking Tony Ferguson, yo. You think John Jones is gay? I personally don't, but it's funny. Louis Neary, Azat Havianesian is one of the best boxing fights of the last year's. Absolute banger. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. I'll have to look it up. It's going to be Urseg versus Royval for a chance to rematch Pantoja. I agree with you, Grimy. What's up, Wheeze? Gouge him in the eye, Chris. Chris, gouge him in the eye. What the fuck? Just got back from the park with the fam. Well, I hope it was a great time, bro. The new gloves look barely in patty. Yeah, I read that first. That was money. I'm underdog locking golf. When I lock an underdog, you guys got to understand. It's an underdog attack. It's a money line attack. Yes, I could have locked Kevin Jousset as a most confident pick, but I'm going to do the most confident pick section already. So I'm like, fuck it. This week, fuck that. I'm going for a dog like I was last week before the Chalky Locky got, the replacement. AJ, Longo impression of Weidman, poke him in the eyes. Chris Weidman, hit him with the fingers. Show him the move I taught you. Hit him with the fucking fingers. Chris, what the fuck, Chris Weidman? Claw the eyes. WAJ, let's go, Hernanov. Henry Cejudo retired, all right? Nah, he's coming back. Poor Ray Longo. His big fighters all train in Vegas mostly now. That's how life goes, dog. How much do I have to pay you to fight in Guru? Let's go 6 figures, man. 6 figures. 100 likes. Come on, dude. Let's go. What's up, Keep Out? BJ Penn's fall was a terrible decline as well. He was my hero. Hurt me every time. That was painful. Makachev, Poirier. We're going Makachev. Just saw MMA content guy Bleed MMA pass away. It's very sad. Yeah, it is true, man. Rest in peace to Bleed MMA. Tragic. Seemed like a young guy too, man. I remember he used to start his videos. What's going on, guys? It's Bleed. I've seen a couple of his videos, man, back when he was starting out, when we were all on this similar subscriber count. And I would always check out some of the people's vids back then. He was doing content a lot, but listen, rest in peace to him. I hope that, I don't know. I hope he's in a better place, man. I hope so. I hope so. Islam by whatever he wants. Agreed. I miss BJ Penn. He's a legend. BJ Penn's a legend. Governor of Hawaii. I'm voting for it. Yeah, I saw that his wife post that. Really sad, man. He's fucking young. I really wonder what happened. That's tragic, dude. BJ Penn versus Sean Shirk. A great fight for all you youngsters. That's a throwback fight. BJ versus Matt Hughes with the days. Those are fucking legendary fights, too. Islam will allow himself to be caught in the guillotine so that Poirier gets tired. Yeah, he's not getting tapped with a guillotine there. BJ looked like a crackhead. I seen him at Caged Aggression. Well, this is not the same BJ as the Prime. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Islam baits the Gilly for an easy takedown, but Dustin actually locks it up. That'd be the craziest fucking win ever, bro. I would shit my pants if that happens, bro. I'm not even lying. I would be mesmerized, shocked, confused. I'd be dropping tears. I'd be fucking screaming. I'd be upset. I'd be all different emotions. I'd be every emotion. Omnipolar, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate your super sticker, bro. Thank you for donating to the channel. You're awesome. Let's go, my guy. BJ Penn's prime was absolutely incredible. I was just a kid, but the only thing that came close was Connor's run. His run was fucking legendary. Yeah, I saw BJ's street fight. Yeah, he got dropped, but he also took the guy down later. I got to go against you. Think Water's going to destroy him? Respect, bro. Good luck. Wow, so you're not going to notify me when you go live now? Listen, I don't control the notifications, bro. YouTube does that, my brother. I can't just click. I would ping every subscriber. 31,000 plus people would get a notification if it was up to me. There'd be 31,000 people watching at one time if it was up to me. Roy McDonald versus Robbie Lawler was great too. It was classic. GSP, legendary. GSP is a legend. Love Poirier, but he can't win. We need a dominant figure like Islam, and he will retain at the top. If Dustin wins by Gilly, that will change my perspective on life. What is it going to change exactly for you? What is it going to make you think? What is going to shift? Because I don't think it would be the end of times. It would be weird. Anthony Smith's next fight should be against his doppelganger, Bogdan Gushkov. I think those fights, need to happen. That's what I'll say. That's what I would pick. Poirier versus Hooker was the most violent fight I've ever seen. Poirier and Hooker was a very violent fight. It was vicious. Condit versus Lawler is the top 3 MMA fight ever. It was a great fight. I don't know about top 3 ever, but it was a great fight. You know what else is great? We're at 71 likes. Guys, we're getting closer to the shadow box. I'm going to be generous. I'm going to drop it 10. 90 likes, we'll do the shadow box. I need to do it. You guys keep me loose and limber, bro. And we're 19 likes away from it. We're 19 likes away from it, bro. BJ humbling Matt Hughes at the time when they were going at each other and Matt started it. That was awesome. It was a great time. BJ was a savage. Poirier versus Hooker was the most violent fight ever. That was a sick fight. Do you have StreamYard set up? I do. Carlos Condit was a great fighter. When I think about him, I think about the double hook KO with Dan Hardy. That was fucking crazy. He flatlined him. All in for Smith Guskov top tier meme fight. Yeah, it has to happen next. Italian Stallion shadow box like Bronx Tail. Exactly like that. Hooker has never been the same after the Poirier fight. Truly sad. He was one of my favorites before falling short to Chandler. Well, he still won some fights recently. Can you throw a flying knee and tell us which foot you bounce off? If I bounce off the left, then I use the right side. Prime Machida came fast, but his style was fun to watch. Fuck yeah, it was a quick prime. Joe Rogan, I'll never forget, and he's even made a joke of it himself. We have now entered the Machida era. Machida loses, right? What, 2 fights later? Putting a small bet on Poirier too, just in case. Well, good luck, dude. How can a stand-only guy who never gets submitted submit someone like Islam who can submit someone like Charles? If that happens, I'm chasing my dream to quit my job. I'll be honest, Platypus, I don't know what your dream is, but fuck that fight being your incentive. What you just said should be your incentive. The day job's there, but the dream is only a limited window of opportunity, so go for it. BJ beat up that steroid freak after getting KO'd outside the bar. BJ shouldn't have stood there thinking he could eat a left hook. Yeah, that was crazy. Hooker's looking good. He's fine. He's in a good place right now. Yeah, he's been flowing. Remember the first time I saw Wonderboy in the UFC? I thought he'd be champ for sure. Yeah, you remember when he fucked up Johnny Hendricks so easy? Rizzy Boyev looks like a good value against Buckley as long as the weight cut goes well, but it's risky picking against the hometown fighter. Bro, you should definitely wait until the weigh-in, bro, and see. My dream job is to be sitting next to Joe Rogan commentating. Well, your dream job should be to be a commentator, not to be sitting next to Rogan. I mean, that'd be cool, but you don't need Rogan, bro. You do it. Poirier is going to get it done. UFC wants to make bank for the return of Conor. So I think the UFC will favor Poirier for a huge potential matchup in the summer. Bro, Poirier's not getting it done. I thought Wonderboy would be champ too. Yeah, all of us did. Possibly the coldest finish in UFC history. Jones choking out Machida. That was cold as fuck. When you get choked out and dropped, that'd be fucking crazy. Wouldn't be surprised if Poirier wins. I would be shocked. Yeah, you don't need Rogan, dude. I know you don't. People go watch 2022, 2023 Matt Hughes. You talking about Matt Hughes now that he has the accident? Well, Matt Hughes is not damaged from fighting. He got into an accident. I just meant to be in the UFC commentating next to the GOAT. Well, so what are the steps to get there, right? It's not a fucking easy road, my brother. You should be working for it right fucking now. 2002, 2003. Oh, I was talking about recent. Oh, yeah, he was a savage back then. You think this Dustin's last fight? I don't know. Maybe. But if he loses, maybe. It's like, all right, I've tried. Every time it failed. Fuck it. Personally, I think Alvarez versus Gaethje is the most violent fight I've ever seen. That was a violent fight. Mark Hunt, Bigfoot Silva was fucking sick the first time. That was a sick fight. Holy shit. That's a flashback. Those guys went to war with one another. Guys, we're at 77 likes. We're 3 away from 80. I'll give you guys a deal. At 80 likes, I'll do a Ripskis, and then at 90, I'll shadow box it up. If we can hit 80 likes right now, that'll make me the happiest man on YouTube. So run it up. I placed a crazy bet in the beginning of the year. Aspinall, Pereira, Duplessis, Edwards, Makhachev, Topuria, O'Malley, Pantoja, Pennington, Grasso, Zhangwei, all to be champion at the end of the year. Well, Eddie, is it voided if it's an interim champ? Clay Guida versus Diego Sanchez was savage too. That was a fucking war. Fun fact, 7 of 8, Rizzy Boyev's lost, been at 170. That's what he's fighting at this weekend. Ooh, good to know, Cole. Bro, Rizzy Boyev's going to lose. I'm telling you. He's going to lose. My favorite fight is Jones versus Gustafsson. Yeah, it is a good fight. Gustafsson is the first guy that gave him a really fucking hard fight. That was sick. Gabriel Gonzaga, KO Mirko Krokop. Yeah, Gabriel Gonzaga destroyed Krokop viciously. That was fucking badass. Remember when Glover knocked Anthony Smith's teeth out? Well, it was veneers, but yeah, it was savage. Why do we as fans always say if the fights take place overseas that the home fighters have an advantage with the judges, but never here in America when it's mostly the same judges? Because America is all one, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's from the same town. I get it, but Rumble versus Alex Poatan would have been an amazing fight. I couldn't even imagine it. That would have been sick. If Poirier beats Islam, I could be convinced we're in a different dimension. Yeah, I think that would be time to start accepting that as possible fact. Yo, hey, 83 likes. And we're 7 away from 90. So we're pretty close to hitting the shadow box goal. So run it up. Ripskis time. I'm taking a Ripski with you savages. AJ, did you ever dip into a frigid river, like a cold river? I mean, I've jumped into a fucking river off a bridge before. Yeah, hit the likes, guys. Come on. Rizzyboyev also has more than half of his wins at 170, so it doesn't change shit. 170 is much more skilled than 185. Rizzyboyev has 20 wins and 8 losses at 170. Either way, it's better than Buckley's record. Listen, styles make the fights, bro. Throw the record out the window. Styles is everything on the fight. I think Jamal Hill versus Roundtree is going to be a war, one of my most anticipated fights. I like the matchup a lot, too. Judges are biased in other countries because they want to expand in that market. True shit. Like it up, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Like it up. Let's go. Smash the like. Show some love, my brother. My brother, show the love. Hit the like. I'm gonna smash Robert Whittaker. He's fight easy money for me. Robert Whittaker strangle. No problem. Easy money. Easy money, smash the guy. Damn, bro. Rip Bleed just heard. He was one of the first guy watching Space Only Patreon. I know, man. Sad, bro. Rest in peace to him, bro. Tito Ortiz, Shamrock, best pre-fight UFC press conference is years ago. 4 more likes and we see the fastest hands on YouTube. At Sean O'Malley. O'Malley, when are we sparring? Bro, I would love to get a chance to spar with Sean O'Malley just because I would want to feel how fucking good he is. I would want to see how quick he is. Even if he lays me out, I don't care. Can you imagine getting the chance to box with O'Malley? No fucking kicks, bro. I'm not doing the kick. I'm telling you, no, Sean O'Malley, you're a different level. Just boxing. I want to see how that speed is, man. Whittaker, easy money. Whittaker gonna get killed. Is Mokaev a lock against Pantoja? Nah, Mokaev is far from a lock. I think Pantoja can beat him. Habib always makes sure he has his boyfriends with him when he fights. Damn, bro, you're hating on him. Turning his friendships gay, bro. Come on, stop it. I've been doing regular dips in the river by my house. Very refreshing. I respect it, dude. I like to feel how good he is at fucking boxing. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, let's see what the poll has here. Vitaly will continue to do a catch PED stream tonight. His guest is Bradley Martin, by the way, if he's 260, if you didn't know. Also, next week, card is first 3. Matt W., thank you for the month of membership. We got a member stream going down Thursday. Excited to see you there. And you know what's funny, though? I think that Vitaly is really blown up. I'm curious to watch it. What time is it at? Because I want to watch. Thank you, Matt W. It's definitely worth a watch. I want to spar with Alex, learn a few things from Alex Pereira. He's got the God-given gift of power. He doesn't have to do things right. You want to see me spar Strickland? Damn, that's fucked. You know, O'Malley has 1 pro boxing fight. I never thought of it. Look at that. He's 1-0. I didn't even think of it. I'm starting to feel Robert Whittaker is fading. Hamzat has much more to fight, and Whittaker's getting older. Yeah, I'm leaning him too. All right, all right, all right. Do a Money Moicano impression. Okay. What's up, motherfuckers? UFC, brother. We take the picks. We win the fight. Give me money. I want money. And this weekend, we got the fight is between Derek Lewis and Rodrigo Nascimento. Derek Lewis is a lock in the card. There you go, Platypus. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the $4.99, my brother. I appreciate you. Vitaly is a must-watch, dude. He's funny as fuck. I love to spar with any UFC fighters or pro boxers. Dude, that would be sick, Paco. I hope you get the chance. It is good experience. I was listening to the Mighty Cast and Corey Sanega was on. He said he only played basketball before 18. Know the sport. It's insane. Damn, that is interesting. He just gets the fight game. Yeah, I love Money Moicano. He's a fucking legend. Dude, all don't even speak fucking English, dude. All don't speak English. I don't know. What am I saying? Luta, Brazil. I didn't pay for this. Shout out the membership gifters. Yo, Western Mass Climber, thank you for 2 months of memberships. And thank you to the good people that keep gifting you memberships, bro. Fuck yeah. That's awesome, bro. Good shit if you bet Celtics and hit. Good shit. AJ, who are you more confident? Richie minus 140, Woodson minus 200. I want to say Woodson because what if Richie loses, dog? You're going to be kicking yourself because Tisha Torres in her prime was the same level. Supposed to start in a few minutes, but it's all saved on Kick so you can watch them back. All right, I'm going to have to check it out. Real good. Also could use that American Steel tourist woman while you at the tropical island in Speedo. Bro, that's my plan. Aldo impression on weak people trying to get his speak. I don't even know Portuguese. I don't know nothing. I get to say Rio de Janeiro. I don't even know how the fuck he talk. I've not sparred with any pros, but I've done mitt work with Nigel Benn like 4 years ago. That's pretty fucking sick. Corey and Aldo, how would it go? You know, I think I'd probably pick Corey, but it'd be a really good fight. Everybody forgot about Vitaly beating up that woman. Yeah, because he was on mushrooms, right? So it was like, yeah, it was brushed aside. It was forgotten about. It was disregarded, left behind. I don't know. I think women's MMA is not worthy to bet. It's so frustrating. Sometimes it is. Guys, we're at 85 likes, dude. We're 5 likes away from 90. You guys can make this possible with 1 click. I know there's 5 people who haven't clicked, man. You know, the Nate Diaz impression I really don't want to do because Platypus did a dono for an impression, and that just really makes me want to give my best. So I think Platypus has started the new era of donating for impressions. Who do you think, Sandhagen versus Umar? I'm going to pick Sandhagen, but Umar's live. Larry, I bet the round props in women's MMA makes it watchable. Well, good luck, man. Living like Larry, it seems. You're living like Larry, bro. Like, that's the dream of yours, is to live exactly like Larry. So congratulations to that. The mugshot of Italian mushrooms was crazy. He was absolutely fucked out of his mind, but still no excuse, dog. Like, I've been on mushrooms too. I didn't fucking want to beat the shit out of anybody. He was deranged. He was completely deranged. Live like Larry, bro. There's no better way to be than living it up like fucking Larry, dude. Click, 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 clack, bro. We're still likes away from the 90, dog. We might not hit it tonight, guys. I'm sorry. You guys might not see the shadow box, bro. People been stingy with the likes. It's how it goes, unfortunately. First time I saw 300 was on shrooms. That's fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck that would be like on shrooms. You'd probably be like, holy shit, you feel like you're actually at war. Feel like you're actually in the war. That's nuts. That's absolutely bonkers, my brother. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I haven't heard something so nuts before. Before this, I not hear this, you know? I never think this stuff, never hear about. This is truth of life, my brother. I gonna smash everybody, my brother. Tell everybody I coming for the belt, coming for the victory. Hey, YouTube, can we get a 10% algorithm boost, please? You know that YouTube hears me when I say this, bro. So YouTube, 10% algorithm boost. Let's get past 90 likes so I can shadow box my people. They're begging me. They're like, come on. So did we hit 90? I'm still seeing 89, bro. You guys are lying. You can't fool me, dude. We only got 89 on my front. Now we got 90. There we go. YouTube, come on. Boost us a little. We need more people watching, man. All right, my people. Before I start the shadow box, which I'm about to do, for those that have not seen my recent video, like I said, I'm taking over the news space 2024. We got a recent bit of drama. I kind of exposed Dana White here. Movzar Evloev is the one that did the initial exposing, but, I translated it to English, went more in depth and reacted to the clips, and also went back and rewatched what Dana said about him following his UFC win over Arnold Allen. So that's definitely a must-watch video if you guys haven't seen it yet, but your boy ain't done. All right? Your boy ain't done. God bless. Woo! Let's go, baby. The hair is flying out. The hair is flying out. Oh my God. Woo! Bro, this is a good motherfucker. This motherfucker good as fuck. Thanks, bro. Hope you enjoyed the hands. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed. Too much muscle. Don't be jealous of the gains. Don't be jealous. Give them a Tyson impression. I don't got one. Bro, this guy good as fuck. Is that Vettori? Fuck you. The Vettori comparison's funny. I'll take it, though. He's in the UFC. That's funny as fuck. Thank you, Hernan, off for $199. I appreciate you. Pretty bulked, bro. I agree. I'm leaning out. I'm down to 188, 189. I was up to 196 at my heaviest. I got to get to 180. I've been doing cardio every day, bro. I know you're concerned about the gas, and it's coming. AJ, I care about you, man. I like you, bro. With that being said, do not spar with O'Malley, bro. He might get you good. That's fine. So what? So what if he rocks me? I won't die. And if I went out, I went out against the fucking champ. Fuck it. Sean O'Malley, I want to spar. Respectfully. As a fucking dude that really is a fan. Thank you, George. Let's go. The biggest mismatch in recent memory? Nah. It's not the biggest mismatch in recent memory. Good physique. Thank you, Tommy Suave. Once I'm actually lean, I'll do a physique reveal. With the Huffin, AJ McKinney, better get the KO on the 1.5. That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. I could def whoop Mara McMahon. Thanks, bro. I'm glad. Mara McMahon's a real legend, so being able to beat her, that would be amazing. That would be out of this fucking world. Whew. I did fucking back and shoulders earlier today. I felt it in the damn shoulders right now. I feel it. AJ, have you seen the video of McKinney tripping balls getting arrested? Yeah, that was crazy, dude. Glad he's turned his life around since then, because that is fucked. That's insane. Like, that's madness to me. That was the craziest shit ever. Thanks that I look good. I appreciate you, man. I just got to keep cutting up, bro. The body fat's going down. I got to get lean, mean. You know what I'm saying? Duck Guru is Duck. You don't want the smoke. That's funny. My focus is making banger content, not being a professional fighter. So just so you know, I'm looking to give you guys the best content possible always. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my game plan. I'm going to wear the flat cap for the spar even. Fuck yeah, I'm going to be dropping more. We got this week's Best MMA Bets is a lock for coming out tomorrow, but also I'm going to do another news/reaction video. I'm going to drop some heat. My favorite MMA lore. I don't know. The spinning elbow knockout by Yair Rodriguez, his win over Korean Zombie should have shown us that he's not that good because he was losing that whole fight. And we should have picked him against T-City, picked against him with T-City the whole time. Hey, thank you, Zacharias. I have one more money list to AJ than I have listened to Guru, just being honest, not biased. Thanks, bro. A lot of people on JJ Aldridge and Tisa Torres. Does age really play a factor? With Torres is more about inactivity. Aldridge is This is the best page in the entire space. Let's go, MMA experts. Thank you, Sean Shelby. I appreciate that, bro. All right. Hey, Sidar Party Lewis. I had a 14-leg parlay that would have paid 10K. And guess what? Petrino and his 2 brain cells was the only reason it didn't go through. I'm so mad. Unfortunately, Petrino is a low IQ fighter. I hope that with experience, he can smarten up just a tad. Just a tad, bro. I don't need him to become a fucking genius. But he's got to smarten up a tad, dude. Like 5%. 5% smarter. That's all I want is 5% smarter. That will help him a lot, bro. 5% intellect increase will help him tremendously. Anthony Smith out here attacking people's family. Anthony Smith's a savage. He's a ruthless savage. He's a monsoon. Anthony Smith is something else. T-Bone went off the deep end after he brought his GF on the show. Bad move. What happened to him, man? Was he in the military? Pretty sure I know who he is. Let's see. T-Bone. Let's see. I don't know. Seems like he's still doing videos. Let's see. I like to see the OG. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. He's still doing a show. I don't know. I got no idea, bro. No idea. Why do you think Smith gets so much hate? All he wants to do is protect his family. I think it's just because like the randomness of him saying that as he's fighting Johnny Walker was just delusional. On paper, Smith is going to take that bell off Poets on Easy Pie. Exactly. Petrino went for a takedown slam despite his neck being on a standing ghillie. It's the dumbest move you can pull against a dude that only has good grappling. Don't really see a future for Petrino. He's only 26, though. If Anthony Smith can fight for a world title, I think we can agree anything's possible in this game. Do we not agree on that? Like chat. Come on. If Anthony Smith can do it, Petrino could do it too. You say, oh, but he lost to him. Nah, he can pull it off, dude. He could do it. He could make it happen, bro. I believe. I believe in Lionheart Smith. I think he's still got a bit of fight left. No, I honestly am not a big believer in Lionheart's game. I think Petrino can come up. If Smith can do it, AJ can't. Fact, though. Fact. Fact. You're right. You're right. You're right. You are right. I could. I guess it's more about my dream is the MMA YouTube, dog. This is what I love to do. This right here is the shit that gets me excited as fuck. This is the shit that gets me pumping. This shit that gets me excited to do. Like these videos, everything, bro. Why do you think I'm on the video onslaught? That shit gets me excited. The only thing I like about Anthony Smith is he will do a talk show the next day, be fighting the Octagon. That's Anthony Smith. I'm making banger content instead. Exactly, bro. This is my version of the fight game. I want Smith to become champ just for the memes. That'd be funny. Petrino's next fight, somebody towards the unranked. I don't know. Take away Smith loss. He's still undefeated on paper. Fact, dude. Only thing I like of Smith is the meme that comes from his delusions. Smith's a fucking psycho. YouTube, we need a 10% boost to hit 100 likes. We're closing out the stream at the 2-hour mark. We need 100 likes. I would give Anthony Smith Bogdan Gushkov. That's the fight to make. Trino will be back. Ankalaev and Hill came back after losing badly. Yeah, I agree. Did you expect Strickland's reign to be as short as it was? I never expected him to be a long reigning champ, but I thought he would beat Duplessis. Smith's still not going anywhere. He's going to end up losing a Bogdan. Yeah, I think Bogdan might get him. Now, honestly, fuck that. I think he submits Bogdan. Because look at Bogdan getting out-grappled by Ryan Spann. Anthony Smith has a submission win over Ryan Spann. I don't know. Bogdan's grappling is seriously suspect. How long do you spend every week researching the fight/fighters before you do a prediction video? I imagine after all the time you're drawn on a bit built up knowledge. Was still curious. So I do know a lot built up, but I think that doing the tape is a must, dog. So I go back and like it depends on the card. Some cards are gonna be more like a 4 hour of study. Sometimes, dog, it's taking me 6, sometimes 7. And then sometimes during the week, I feel like I still have to learn more. And then things sometimes change, like later in the week if I want to flip. But yeah, it definitely takes a base knowledge of like having seen them all fight before. Like if you're just starting making picks, like it is going to be so fucking hard if you haven't seen these guys for years. You're going to have to watch back like a fuckload of their runs. So you get an idea of tendencies they show consistently. Petrino and Bogdan would be a banger. Nah, Bogdan's going to fight Smith. You think Strickland winning the rematch easy? I couldn't go out on a whim and say something like that. I don't know who gets fight of the night. Home intruder is changing job, waiting for his opportunity like Alex P will take out Smith when he becomes champ. Span is horrible for not subbing him, right? Like he literally had the submission right in his face. It was an embarrassing fight, embarrassing performance. It was a walking L. It was an absolute walking L. But that's fighting, dude. The fight game's weird, man. Fight game don't make sense, dude. It don't. The fight game's a wild one. It's almost got my thumb stuck in a pair of fucking scissors that I was playing with next to me. Don't play with scissors at home. But if you do, you have a fun time. Like, it's fun to twist scissors on your finger. It's got my ticks for St. Louis this Saturday, bro. I'm psyched. Good luck at UFC St. Louis. I hope you bump into some key faces in the MMA space. I hope you see somebody like, Brock Lesnar there or something random. I doubt it, but maybe. You never know. You think Rebeski to Spain are good locks? I think both win. I'll say, yeah, they're good, confident picks. They're big favorites. Chalky lockies, I could call them. They're chalky lockies, and I think they got real chances of coming through. I will say yes. I think they both hit. Guys, we're at 96 likes, man. 4 away from the 100. Don't fucking leave me blue balled for the 100 likes. We're 4 away. I know there's 4 people that are just sitting in here thinking, do I want to like it? Well, yes, you do. You must. It's a mandatory. Smash the likes before the 2-hour mark, yo. Smash the fucking 100 likes. Let's make it happen, brother. You think Rebeski to Spain? Oh, we got that one. Hopefully you see Polyana Viana. Bro, that's what he's dreaming of. He's hoping that he sits right next to her. I don't think you will, but there's always a chance. If the Spain wins this Saturday, you're guaranteeing lose his next fight? How? Rebeski has an absolute stack build for lightweight. So true, man. He's built like a fucking freak. Because he is a freak. He's a mental freak. He's a physical freak. He's a freak of the fight game. He's a fucking freak. Hey, Cedar Pardee Lewis, you ever been to a UFC live event? Yeah, bro. I went to UFC Fight Night, Verdum versus Brown. I got to see Habib fight RDA live and Cowboy knockout Edson Barboza live. It was a pretty cool experience, man, going live. I'd do it again, but I do fight companions, right? So I'm live for every card. I'm not going to sacrifice my work for fun and go watch. And that's why I'd rather just watch here. Like on TV, it looks great. On TV, it's amazing. I got all the best angles. Do I really need to go run in person and do it? I don't think so. Thank you, Cedar. Just smashed Ripsky. Bro, my pen is dead, and I've ripped it a couple times. The Spain not losing to the top 6 out of 15 until the top 5. You think he loses to? Depends if he can stop a takedown. I don't know. I want to see how he fares with a decent wrestler. There are a lot of question marks around Rebellis to Spain still. Like, we don't know against the elites, but against a fellow striker and Waldo, who I think is due for a knockout loss, I'm going to Spain. Oh, yeah, the Spain's fought a lot of bums, but I think the momentum continues to flow. Good way to see it, bro. I like the home view of the fights. It's so comfortable to sit at home and chill. Like, it sounds amazing going, but it's also like, you know what? I'm living the dream at home. I'd rather be hanging out with you guys than sitting at the fights. Like, I'll stick with the fight companions, bro. I'd way rather. The fight companions are my shit. Waldo going to be on that first exposed vid. Bro, I'm doing an exposed video for this card too. The only cards I'll probably skip the exposed series for will be the fucking Fight Night, like Apex shit. Like, I'd say it's shit, but I probably won't do it for the Apex cards if they have no notable names, you know? My guy. AJ, I've made serious coin by watching the fighter interviews, studying their body language, learning their lifestyles. It's just as important, and I can tell you more than watching fights. Trust me, I respect you. I respect you on that, bro. I think that truth be told, the interviews are an important aspect of the game that maybe we take for granted and we don't think enough about, but definitely a factor. Thank you, John Smith, for the 10. What are your thoughts on trans women who look just like actual women, but don't tell you they're trans until right before you get in the sack? Well, I think that, yeah, that'd be an unlucky situation for you, man. I think, unfortunately, if you follow through, you're going to have to question yourself. If you don't, shit, you better run fast, bro, because they might have the strength to pin you down and fucking, and, you know, do some damage to you. So I would say try your best to avoid them and maybe feel that area before you get taken home by one of these women. There we go. There we go. Listen, that's the 2-hour mark. What a great way to end. What a great question to finish the show. Thank you guys all for tuning in to the live stream. I got my recent video pinned. Definitely watch it, bro. I'm bringing the hammers to Dana White. As he brought them to me, I bring them right back. That's how it goes. The game is just. Thank you for over 100 likes. Thank you guys for the donos in chat. You guys were super generous today. I really appreciate the fuck out of it. Daily content coming. I'll be dropping this week's best of May bets tomorrow, and then earlier in the day tomorrow, I will have some type of news reaction video. I have a couple of topics I'm debating between, but I'll pick one. I'll dial in and drop the hammer. So make sure you guys check it out. Appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the support. The members live is Thursday. So see you on the members live Thursday, my members. Peace, everybody. Good night.